Okay, guys, I'm here today with Ethan Crelinsten. Huge honor for me. Guys, Ethan has an entire instruction all about submissions from the back. And today he's going to show us here one of his favorite ones. And I'm super excited to learn. Let's do that.
All right, let's do it. So we're here on the guy's back. All right, we start always on the underhook side at first, just to start with like a better control on the guy. And we want to get our feet like so we can use a foot-to-foot grip here to lift his head and his shoulder up off the mat. Okay, so I lift, his hands are in defensively. He's always grabbing my strangle hand, right? So I can't just shoot it across. Okay, so what I do here is I post foot to foot to start to lift his head and his upper body up off the mat here. Okay, now I pummel one hand, clear it, and hand it off to a cross grip. So again, we're here. I start to post my feet heavy. I pummel, clear, and hand it off to a cross grip. Now I lift, take this hand out. The reason I lift is because it's hard to get this hand out like so if his body weight is still here. And if I do take it out, he's going to shoot his head to the mat, right? So I need to stop him while I'm moving my hands across. So I post so I could take my hand out, and you can ask, try and get your head to the mat. It's not impossible. It's a little harder. It's going to take him a little longer. So we're here. We post, get our cross grip, and now we park our hand here. Now we drop him on the strangle arm. So I have my one hand interfering with his two. I drop him on the strangle arm, rest my head on his, touch the back of his neck with my hands, and now I bring my hand back, let go, push the shoulder and adjust my strangle arm.
And then you go for the...
And then finish the strangle,
yeah. No, I love it. What do you do with your feet? Because,
this
you're
posting,
not, you don't have the regular back attack, like both hooks in.
Yeah.
But you're also not closing the triangle, right?
Yeah.
So that was different to me. That's very interesting.
For sure. Like if the guy's really moving around a lot, then I'll close the body triangle for sure to hold on.
Yeah.
But when I'm here and his hands are on my strangle arm here, okay, and now it's time to start to go for the submission. You can still use this to raise him up off the mat, but you can do a much better job with your foot to foot. You can raise him much harder and switch a strangle arm on him.
Okay, and then you keep those two hands busy on this wrist.
Exactly.
And this hand is free right now, and you're just going to find the...
I switch, get my cross grip, lift him up, take the hand out, and now his two hands are on my one hand.
Good.
Park my hand here, and I push him on the strangle arm. So now I have my hand between his and mine. He wants to grab my hand with this one, right? You want to grab? Yeah, and I get my forearm in the way, put my head on top, push the shoulder, and now my hand's way too far behind. For him to get to.
Can I try?
Yeah. Let's see.
So have his back.
So wait. We want to fall on underhook side. Right? Yeah, and bring your head to that side.
Okay. And then I'm gonna. First, I have the triangle here, but then since I want to lift him, I'm gonna place this foot over here.
Foot to foot.
And I'm gonna push.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna
get
use
your cross grip.
This one is gonna control this one, right?
So at first here, let's say we're here. Get this grip inside this one. So pummel inside, clear it.
Clear.
And now cross grip, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Now, imagine if you don't have any weight with your feet and he's heavy on this side, right? For you to take this arm out, first of all, is very hard because he's heavy. And if you do manage to get it out, his head is so heavy on this side, he's going to escape. You don't want to do that.
And that's the reason I need to.
That's the reason I go foot to foot. Now, my arm is light. I could take it out. And he doesn't have a quick out to get exactly.
And now my hand can come here.
Yeah, and switch your head with your hand. And now rest your head on his head.
Yeah, I like the forearm here.
Yeah, and as he goes to grab it, you get in the way, Yeah. And now also you can bend his head with your head. So I push his head with mine, and that gets my hand in deeper.
Man, that's awesome.
Now I push with my knee in his back, and now I take this hand and push his shoulder. Take this hand, push his shoulder, and jam this hand in deeper. So I like cross my hands like this.
I get it.
Yeah,
man, that's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
So one more time.
Yeah.
Very quick. So I'm here. I'm gonna go to the inverted side, and then I had the triangle locket.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna switch hands.
Get my cross grip. Yeah.
And now I'm gonna step on it. I'm gonna pull out, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and now rest your head on his. Bend his head with your head.
I use the forearm to bother him.
Yeah.
And then push.
Nice, yeah.
And I go. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I love it.
Thank you, man.
That's incredible.
Beautiful.
Sweet. Incredible. So, guys, Ethan has an entire structure all about submissions from the back for no gi. And it's at IBJJFfanatics.com. So make sure to check it out. You guys can see like how how good he is with details. And I really love the step on the foot.
That's a big one, yeah.
Because I'm either here or here.
Body triangle, but there's like an in between,
this,
yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. Guys, make sure to check it out. Great instructor, great athlete, and hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Cool.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.